welcome guys. So I'm back in the house. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to do an unboxing. And I'm going to show you the product in question. I'm going to show you how to pair the item. And I'm going to show you how to also charge. And finally, I'll give you my final verdict, as you do. Guys, if you can, stick around to the end. And if you have any comments, list them below. So let's get into this. Today is an unboxing. Voila. Now, I know what this is, but for the benefit of the tape, you guys don't. So let's get into it. I hope everybody's well. Seems like the summer period here in the UK is over and done with. But the main thing is health. Health is wealth. So this is what I've got inside the package. A square box. Now let me open the square box and see what treats we have in here. Okay, so if you look, it says charging cable inside. Now I'm presuming they mean in this box right here. And voila, here is the item. This is a, wait for it. Let me allow you to see more of it. Unravel the wrapper. The wrapper can go on the floor as you do. And look. Solid plastic. Oh yeah. We love a bit of plastic. And inside the box, you have the usual shenanigans. The leaflet, which again, I don't need. Get rid of that. And the cable is probably, if I'm right in saying, it's probably USB, that looks like USB-A.
No.
Possibly. Let me give you a close-up look at that. And that is USB. Voila. So that's what you'll find in this little box here. Now, let's have a look at the keyboard. Because you know it's a keyboard, guys. I'm assuming. So it opens that way. And voila. There's the keyboard in its glory. Now, my question is, how easy is it to pair? Well, let's find out. I'm going to get my other phone. And hopefully, I can actually connect it. But time will tell. So here's my 13 mini, my trusted 13 mini that I've had for many years now. I believe this is 4 years old, but don't quote me on that. So I'm going to set this up with this and hopefully it will work. So first of all, where is the power button?
2,000 years later.
Let me just show you around the keyboard while I'm here. As you can see, the normal layout, nothing different, all the same. Round the edges, seems to be clean. I like this mechanism here. Look at that. Wow. Fine engineering. And the other side as well. Woo! And it makes a quite a squeezing noise. Can you hear it? Can you hear that noise? Don't know what that's all about, but anyway. The on button, I don't know where that is. So I'm going to find it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I am back in the house. So, going on with the review regarding, look at that. That was a rehearsed, regarding the keyboard, the Bluetooth keyboard. So I've now worked out after about maybe an hour or so how to connect the device to my mobile phone, my tablet, and also my laptop. So these are all the things that you connect it to. Now, the good thing about this, you can actually connect this to 3 other devices via Bluetooth. On the first one is FN, it says, and it's got the Bluetooth sign on Q. So the letter Q is the first Bluetooth. there. Then the second one, W, is the second Bluetooth where you can actually pair it to the device. And the third one is the letter E. And I don't know if you can see, I don't know if that's going to bring it up, but you can see the logo, the Bluetooth logo. I don't know if the camera will pick that up, but that's how you can actually assign 3 individual devices. Connecting. First of all, you close the keyboard, then you open the keyboard, and once you open it, you get that green light that starts flashing. Okay, now it only flashes for a certain period of time, so it probably flashes for about, say, 3 seconds, and then the light will disappear. Don't be alarmed for that. Remember, this is the first instance of connecting the keyboard to any device. So as you can see, the blue light is on because obviously I've connected it to my mobile phone already. However, when you first start off using this, that light will not appear. You'll just get the green light, which will be, sorry, here. There's 2 lights. One here is the charging light, which is once you plug it in, it will go red. I will show you that afterwards. But this here is your pairing light. So when you've connected to a Bluetooth device, it will go still and blue, right? Bear that in mind. So going back, when you first start off, you will not see this blue light. You will see a green light and it will flash. As soon as you open it, it will flash, providing the keyboard is charged. So when it flashes, it will then kind of shut off after 3 to 4 seconds, shall I say. You can then connect it via your device. Now, how you do that is as follows. There's a button here and it's the FN button. You hold down the FN button and also the Q button, which is also the Bluetooth button. So you hold these 2 down together, press them down simultaneously for about 3 to 4 seconds, let go, and then the light, this light will start to blink. Once that light starts to blink, then you know you are ready to pair your device to your device. So my mobile phone, for example. So you'd go into the normal settings, you go into iPhone users only, you go into settings, you go into Bluetooth. I'd normally turn mine off, and then I turn it back on so it can search for the device. And then at the bottom here, you will get the list of the Bluetooth devices that are available. However, as I said, I've actually assigned this already, and the name of this is called, the keyboard is called Bluetooth 5.1 keyboard. So you tap on Bluetooth 5.1 keyboard, so it should find it. And if it doesn't find it, what you then do, you go back to the keyboard, you hold down, as I said, FN and the letter Q. So it's like I'm pairing again. Let go. And then you've got the flashing light, which is, sorry, I thought it was blue. It's green light flashing. My mistake. So it's a green light rather than a blue light. And then you find your device on your mobile phone. And then you tap it. So as soon as you've paired it, the light will go green. And that means then you're ready to actually go. Now, if you want to double check, just check your device on your mobile phone. And you'll notice that the Bluetooth keyboard is actually assigned and it says connected. Then what I'll do is go into notes just to test the keyboard and the feel of the keyboard. Go into my notes, get a fresh page, and I'll type, my name is Paul and I'm a support worker. Comma, I shall go back, full stop, then enter. And there you go. All written out. Let me just show you that, obviously, in situ, so you can see me typing. Here we go again. Start from the beginning. So I'm now erasing the type that I've just done. And now I want you to see me typing. So my name is Paul and I'm a support worker. Full stop. Enter. right? So there is the keyboard connected to the mobile phone, and it works seamlessly. Now, the tactile of the keys is absolutely fantastic. That's my opinion. They feel nice and clicky. They're nice and firm. The enter key, for me, is just about the right size. Not too small, not too big. Just the right size for me. And the spacebar, long enough. So as you know, guys, I've connected the keyboard to my mobile phone. Now what I'm going to do is connect it to my tablet. Again, I've actually assigned it to the tablet, and all I need to do is press FN and W, hold down for 4 seconds, and it should assign to the second device. And what happens is, once you've done that, then it actually rejects the mobile connection to the mobile phone, and then it assigns it to the new device, which will be my tablet. So I'm going to do that right now. Here's the tablet. Let me get that in frame so you guys can see. So I'm going to, let me just put my password in. I don't want to show you the password, obviously. Go to my notes once again. No, first of all, I need to assign it. My mistake, guys, my mistake. So I'm going to assign it via Bluetooth. So I go into, as always, go into settings, go into your Bluetooth. And then normally what I do once again is I turn it on and off. And then what I'll do with the keyboard, I'll hold down F2 and then the letter W. I'll hold that down for 1, 2, 3 seconds. And then you get the blue light now is flashing. So for the first one, it was the green light. For the second one, it's the blue light. And I believe that the third one will be a red light, because I can now see in sequence that near the Bluetooth logo on the letters, it's got the colors. So you've got the green, the blue and the red. And I can now look for the name of the Bluetooth keyboard, which is here, Bluetooth 5.1 keyboard. Tap on the Bluetooth 1 keyboard and it's all connected now onto my device. So all I do now is go into notes, pop, and now I should be able to type. Yep, here we go. Lovely. That's all now set up. So I'll just show you me typing. If I can angle that a bit better so you guys can see. So I'll write, my name is Paul and I'm a support worker. And there you go. I'm now going to show you the Bluetooth keyboard being charged. Now, one thing I need to mention, when I started the video, I mentioned that the actual lead was a USB-C. I was actually unsure whether it was or not. Now it's not. It's actually a micro USB. So all you do is, at the back of the keyboard, you can see that there's literally only one input. And that one input is the port where you charge your device. So all I do is, I'll get the lead, pop it in, like so. Make sure it's plugged in, because I don't think it's plugged in, like so. And then once you've plugged it in, you'll get the red light here. So that's how you charge it, literally. The red light comes on and you're ready to go. Now, if it doesn't go on, then that means you've got a problem with the actual keyboard itself, because the light should come on. But if it does, then it's all good. Now, how you know it's fully charged is when that light actually goes out and it turns to green, then you know this is fully charged. So all you do is pop out the charging lead and then you are ready to go. When you close the keyboard, it shuts off the power, as you can see. The power is now in sleep mode. So when you open the keyboard, it actually turns on the keyboard. So that's one good thing, I suppose. There's no physical button, but this mechanism here for opening and closing, and it also acts as a function of a power button. That works for me, big time. Right guys, so conclusion time regarding this Bluetooth portable keyboard. Now, this is portable enough that I can stick it in my pocket. Let's see. Does it give me a bit of bulge? Now these obviously are, they're not tight tracksuit bottoms I've got on, but the pockets are very narrow. But just to give you an, let me just bring the camera down. Let's just bring you guys down again. I love bringing you down here. Right, so let me show you again. There's the keyboard. Is it pocket friendly? Let's see. Well, it fits. There is a slight bulge, but it's light. You hardly feel it. Yep, I'll give that one a plus. For sure. Bring you guys back up again. So, my opinion of this, made fairly well. Plastic, what do you expect? The mechanism that I like here, the opening and closing, it's quite satisfying, to be honest with you, of doing that. Just get the hinge action. Look at that. Tremendous. Now, the other thing I like about this is the fact that you can actually assign 3 devices with this. The only thing I don't like is it takes time to assign your Bluetooth to each device. In terms of when you use your primary device and then you want to use a second device, you have to still use the 2 keys, the F key and also the Q, W or E key, depending which one your device is assigned to. And then you need to go to your Bluetooth setting on your device, and then you need to search for it on your device, and then you need to assign it to the keyboard. And you have to do that every time you assign a different device. The good thing about it, each device that you assign to the keyboard is actually registered either by one of the keys, as mentioned before. So that's not a problem. It's just that you have to assign it manually. Will it bother me in time? Probably not. But they could do a quicker motion where you could just press one button and then it just swaps over to another device and so forth. But you can't have everything. This is something that I'm going to be using on a day-to-day basis. That's why I actually purchased this. And you know, guys, I've actually used a few of these in the past and I've never kept any of them. I bought them from Amazon. I was going to say eBay there. I purchased it from Amazon. And normally what I do, I test it and then I send it back to Amazon. But with this one, because I'm quite happy with it, I think I'm going to keep this one because it does the job. I love the layout. I love the LEDs, even though there's only 2, but I like it anyway. I love the fact that it's seamless. There's hardly any there's no buttons. None at all. The only thing you've got when you look at the size is the charging port. Here, right there. That's all you're going to see. And I like that because that's to do with simplicity. And I love simplicity. So would I recommend this? I would recommend this if you are somebody that has a fold mobile phone or a phone that is 5.9, 5.8 in size. This would work seamlessly. It doesn't mean that you couldn't use this with a small phone, but you know you can see more using this with a bigger phone rather than a smaller phone. So if you are on the go and you find it more useful to use a portable keyboard rather than on the phone, then this will definitely do the job. Marks out of 10, I will give this a firm 8 out of 10. It would have got a 10 out of 10, But as I mentioned before, with the situation that I don't like with assigning each and every device, that is questionable. But other than that, so far, so good, in my opinion. Now, guys, what I want you to do is, if you agree, drop a comment below. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you're interested to buy one of these. If you are, I can then drop a link down below in the comment section. But you have to be quick, because obviously the original price for this was £45, if I'm right saying, is the original price. Don't worry, I will put it on the screen, the actual price. But I got this for a bit of a discount, because they are running discounts at the moment on Amazon. So if you're interested, then please jump on the bandwagon now and get yourself a great keyboard that will do everything you want it to do, as it says on the tin. So guys, hope you liked the video. Please like, please share, please comment. Have yourself a great weekend. Look after yourself and each other. And one small advice to everybody out there: if you are planning on doing something, rather now or later on in life, let me tell you something, guys. Do it now. Do not waste time, because tomorrow is never promised. Today is a gift. Tomorrow is never promised, but we've got a long way to go, and hopefully we can get there in good health. Guys, I'll leave it there, but I'll see you all in the next one. Adios.